Hi. Konnichiwa. Hello, greetings. Genki desu ka? Are you okay today? Greetings and welcome to lesson 2. Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed lesson 1. Really cool lesson. We learned about essentially the introductions, self-introductions, in addition to some basic words, such as car, in tree, things of that nature. And we also learned about some basic grammar patterns. Our first, grammar pattern, A, Y, B, des, in addition to like the copulas, how to say is, are, was, wasn't, weren't, things of that nature. So we learned a lot of really cool things yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but yes, you get the point. And and so after that, we learned about existence words such as arimas, imas, things of that nature. And so once again, of course, arimas refers to inanimate objects, and imas refers to animate objects. Yep, so pretty cool. And then I essentially gave you a mini assignment in which you had to sign up to join TuneIn Radio, and that was basically it. So that will be done to essentially help you with your listening skills and getting to the swing of things. Regarding Japanese. Another cool alternative before we get into the main part. Another cool alternative to TuneIn Radio would be Crunchyroll, and I believe that many of the anime people are really excited about that. The anime otaku. I don't watch anime anymore. I used to. I think the last time I watched anime was in probably 12 or 13. Yeah, 2012, 13. So yeah, so I'm no longer an anime fan. Please don't boo me. So yeah, it's a long time ago. But yeah, so we're essentially going to do a lot of cool stuff today. Really neato things. すごくなっていきますね. That's going to be really awesome. And so we have the overview, which will essentially be just major greetings, in addition to like around the house vocabulary. So this would include like words where you could use right away. Room, or perhaps like keys, door, things of that nature. So it's going to be really cool stuff. And then last but not least, we're going to learn about some particles. Yeah, how to actually create these sentences, so to speak. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi, hajimemashou. All right, and so once again, we're just going to go over some key greetings today, such as good morning, see you later, see you next week, good night, and things of that sort. So it's going to be awesome. So let's see if we can get started here. So the first one is good morning. So number 1 is good morning. And so in Japanese, that is, all right, you guessed it, ohayo gozaimasu, right? Ohayo gozaimasu. But if you want to be a bit more casual, sound a bit more casual, like among friends, then we would just drop gozaimasu and just say ohayo. Yep, so ohayo, pretty cool. I think one of the coolest ways to remember that would be to, just picture the state of Ohio in your mind. That would be a pretty good way, good mnemonic. Yes, so pretty awesome. And number 2 is hello or good afternoon. And so hello or good afternoon would essentially be konnichiwa, alright, so konnichiwa there. Number 3 is good evening, and so good evening is slightly similar to good afternoon, which was number 2, of course. It is konbanwa, alright, so good evening is konbanwa, so konbanwa literally means as for this evening, so yeah. So you're basically saying, oh, it is the evening. Yeah, so you're not necessarily saying good evening, so really cool. And then we have good night, which is number 4. So good night is oyasumi nasai. So once again, if you want to, this is a bit similar to good morning, which was number 1, of course. So if you want to say good night in a casual way, you would just say oyasumi, oyasumi. And so yeah, your friends and everyone will understand it in that way. So pretty cool there. Great. And so number 5 is see you later. So see you later is dewa mata. dewamata, which is a bit more formal than the next one phrase here, which would be matane. Yes, matane. In addition to jamata. So as we can see or hear, there are many different ways of saying the same thing in Japanese. So it's really cool. And you actually might have seen it on like anime, like towards the end, you might see the characters say "matane," which is a bit, common on, like programs like that have been produced or I guess distributed through like TV Tokyo, I think like Fuji TV, things of that nature. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. And so we also have number 6. Number 6 is see you tomorrow. So see you tomorrow is mata ashita, right? Mata ashita. So mata ashita comes from the two words for again and then tomorrow. So we have again, which is mata, and then ashita is tomorrow. So there we go. So we're learning some new words here. Yeah, killing two birds with one stone. Pretty cool. And so we also have number 7, see you next week. So as you were able to guess, see you. Yes. This phrase essentially we use mata, and we have the word for next week, which is raishu. All right. So we have mata raishu, which is see you next week. All right. So pretty cool there. So we have the 7 greetings for today. The first. We're going to do a quick review here. So good morning once again is ohayo gozaimasu. Hello. Good afternoon is konnichiwa. Good evening is konbanwa. Good night is oyasumi nasai or oyasumi for casual speakers. See you later, dewamata or jamata. See you tomorrow, mata ashita. And see you next week, which is mata raishu. All right, pretty good. And so now we're just going to get into the vocab segment. So for the vocab segment, we're going to learn about house vocabulary. So what better way to start it off than to start with the actual word for house, which is what we reviewed in lesson 1. So once again, the word for house, which is number 1, of course, is ie. Another word for ie is uchi. Yes, so you might actually hear uchi. So that's pretty cool. For number 2, we have the word window. So the word for window is mado. Right, so there we go, mado. And we have number 3, bedroom. So of course that's your main room there, your headquarters, so to speak. So bedroom would be shinshitsu. Shinshitsu. There you go. The word for bed is beddo. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. In addition to futon, which of course is futon. So pretty good. And then we have the washroom, which is number 4, or bathroom, I think, in American English. And so that is ofuro. So we can use ofuro, which would be like the bath or the bathroom, things of that nature. There's so many words for bathroom or washroom in Japanese, it's crazy. So we have other words like otearai, another one, so it's pretty cool. The list continues from there. And so the next word, which is number 5, is kitchen. So kitchen is daidokoro. Daidokoro. So there you go. Another word for kitchen is kitchen. Yeah, daidokoro. Kitchen. Pretty good. Just in case you forget it. So there you go. And so number 7 is, number 6 is living room. So living room has 2 different words. So we have ima and ribingu room, which could be abbreviated into ribingu. So yeah, so those would be pretty cool there. And we have number 7, dining room. So dining room is dining room. Yeah, so this is essentially a it refers to the Japanese dining room. So there we go. Number 8 is door. So door is doa. It could also mean to, but we will use doa for Western purposes. And we have number 9, keys. So keys is basically kagi. Yeah, so kagi is the word for keys in Japanese. Then we have number 10, room. So the word for room in Japanese is heya. All right, so there you go, heya. Pretty good. Great. And so that was the vocabulary segment. So now we're just going to jump into grammar. and the grammar segment will consist of the particles. So I'm sure that you've probably heard a lot about this particular concept, particles. What are they? So particles are essentially forms of speech which basically connect words to each other. Yes, so they display the relationship between words in a sentence. Similar to prepositions, but sort of not. And so we're going to go over a few particles today. The first particle would be wa. You might have remembered wa from the last time. We covered wa in the first sentence structure format. And so we have a, wa, be this. So wa is essentially the topic marker. So the topic marker is all in all just it's like the main idea of the entire sentence. Then we have ga. So ga is the subject of the sentence. So it functions as sort of like the supporting main topic of the sentence. Then we have wo. So wo is the direct object particle. So the direct object particle is used for verbs. So that would be pretty awesome there. Ni is another particle. It's known as the indirect object particle. More to come on these particles soon, so not to worry. So ni could mean in, at, and things of that nature. It's commonly used with like time and direction. Then we have de. So de is known as the action particle. This particle refers to like where something takes place, like what happens at a certain place. In addition to coming up with like how something is done, like the mode of or via, things like that. Then we have kara, which is from or since. In addition to to, so to means and it could also mean if, depending on the situation. So yeah, that's something to take note of. And last but not least, we have made. So made means until, or it can also mean to, with regards to locations and directions. All right, and so that was it for today. I'm sorry. I have to essentially tell you about the mini assignment. So the mini assignment is essentially to log into TuneIn Radio and listen to a Japanese radio station. You don't have to understand it, of course. You just have to have it on to just get the feel of the Japanese language. Once again, a good alternative would be Crunchyroll for those who are enthusiastic about anime. So, and that is it for today here, lesson 2. So once again, we learned about greetings, around the house vocabulary, the main particles, and just received a mini assignment. So that is it for today. So once again, arigatou gozaimasu. And until next time, so thank you very much. And until next time. So see you later. Hi, mata ne. Cheers.